So today I was scrolling through my news feed on Facebook and it reminded me, this was on two separate occasions today, and I come across two things that are just completely idiotic. And it got me to thinking about dumb shit that people believe. People actually believe certain things, and it's like, how can you? Okay, you graduated from high school, you are a citizen of the United States, and you believe some of this shit. Okay, so the first two are political. The first one was a friend of mine was posting. A lady had gotten killed who used to be in the Arkansas House or Congress, or she was an aide to Hillary Clinton or whatever. Well, she was murdered. So somebody was posting that Hillary Clinton killed her because she was going to testify. Well, there's nothing on the docket. Do you know what's on the docket? Which makes total sense to me. This woman was going through a divorce with a judge. Now, most murders are committed by someone in the family. So somebody the victim knows at least. So you got a husband who's got connections and y'all are about to split up everything. But if you're dead before that happens, who gets it all? Not saying that her husband did it, just saying that he's a more likely candidate than Hillary Clinton. I mean, so many people want to blame, I ain't got a job because of Obama, or I got a job because of Trump. No, you got a job because you went out and got one, or you don't have a job because your dumbass didn't go to work, or you don't want a job, or you don't like being told what to do, or you felt like your last employer doesn't pay you enough. Shut up, Jim Bob. You can't blame them for that. But I see a lot of that, that people will blame politicians for stuff. I don't blame Trump for any misfortune. I dropped my phone today. That ain't Trump's fault. you know, I'm not going to blame him if my car doesn't start in the morning because it ain't his fault. Common sense. Come on. I mean, how many people do they think? How many people do they think Hillary Clinton's going to assassinate? Okay, so that's number one. Number two was a meme that I saw, and it's from another friend. I say friends, and the thing is some people might say, well, how can you be friends with somebody that thinks so differently from me? And the thing is I respect their opinions, even if I think that they're stupid as fuck. So this guy, he says the party you want to vote for is killing newborn babies. No, that's not the exact wording. It was talking about like full term born babies. No, you can't be in labor. No hospital or midwife is going to, you can't go to her and say, hey, I'm in labor, kill this baby. No, they're going to say, well, you're in labor. Let's go ahead and put this child out in the world, take it to the hospital and drop it off, or the police station, or the fire department. You wait that damn long. And pretty much any place that isn't going to leave you with an infection or possibly something left inside of you from an abortion. If you're going to an actual clinic, if the fetus is viable, they're not going to do what they would normally do if they feel like the fetus could survive. If they even went to the process of obtaining it, they would try to put it in an incubator. It would be a really shady person that wouldn't, but they like to make people think. I've noticed this. There's a lot of dumb people that like to make you think that Democrats and Hillary are all about baby killing. And it's like, no, they're pro-choice, because it's not our place to decide, you know. And I mean, and then the Democrats throw back, well, we're just trying to keep from having kids out there that aren't being supported because the Republicans won't support them because they don't want to support these babies that people can't afford to have. It's all just a big thing, but it is really stupid to think that there are medical professionals who would even conceive of performing an abortion on somebody who's in the third trimester. That's just it's bunk. It's fake. It's no medical professional is going to do that. Now, there's a lot of bad people in the world who would, but not a decent medical professional. And to my understanding, I mean, it would be against their Hippocratic oath to abort a third trimester baby, unless there was like some major problems maybe. But even then, I think that it would be sketchy on their part. They wouldn't want to do it. Another thing I remember, it's been a while since I heard this one, but I remember a guy that I used to work with when I was like 20. And he used to say, after I have sex with my girlfriend, I make her pee so she won't get pregnant. I have to wonder, because it's been 20 years now, I have to wonder how many kids he's got. It's like, dude, you know, for somebody who's as smart as you are dumb as fuck. That's just like people who think that they won't, you can't get pregnant if you pull out. Yeah, you can. You can. Just like, I mean, I've known people who were on Depo shot and used condoms and had a baby. Sometimes it happens. The only way you can prevent pregnancy is abstinence. Period. They drill that into your head in school because it's the truth. You're not going to catch an STD if you're abstinent. You're not going to get pregnant if you're abstinent. You're not going to truly be a whore if you're never having sex with anybody. I mean, it's a no-brainer there. It's another thing. People, the conspiracy theories are really fun. I mean, now some of them I kind of get, I mean, some of them are kind of believable to me, like Shakespeare not being the writer of Shakespeare's plays. But I don't think it's Ben Jonson that wrote it, because back then, poets really wanted their name. Poets and playwrights and actors and all of that. It was important to get your name out there, so you didn't want other people to claim your work as theirs. Not when you were making a living as a playwright. You wanted everybody to know that that was your play. Because God forbid that you hand those plays off to Shakespeare and he's more popular than you are. What the fuck? So, but like the moon landing being faked, I don't think so. And I know that there's a lot of really fun conspiracy theories. I don't think that a lot of people really take the time. I think that there's a lot of mental filtering in the world as to what people believe. They want to believe something, and so they believe it, even if they really thought about, which they're not going to think about it, because when something's not true, you're not going to think about it, because if you think about it, if you research it, you're going to see things that you didn't think about. Because I mean, people who think about stuff know, like, see, I know that not all Republicans are pro-life. It's not a prerequisite. They have liberals and conservatives on all sides. I can tell you one thing, there's a big conspiracy. The politicians are out to fuck us. That's the big conspiracy. They want to be rich. We're going to stay poor. So is life. Here's one. We're the greatest country in the world. Not if you think about it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being proud of being an American, even though we've done some really shitty things over time. There's nothing wrong with being proud. It's just to say we're the greatest nation on the land. It's such hubris. Such hubris. Because we're not.